What's going on, guys? It's Sensei Adam. In this video I'm gonna upgrade all my brawlers using all of the tokens that we just got from the elixir conversion, and I'm also gonna open up 124 boxes from all the coins that we saved before the update. But first we're gonna start upgrading our characters. And the first one we're gonna max out is gonna be Nita, which is my favorite character. I always played her since the beginning of the game, so let's just start upgrading. From what I understand, guys, this is how the new upgrading system works. You have your attack, your damage, and then your super. But then at the bottom tier, you only get 2.5% added to each stat. That's why it's the cheapest one. And at the second tier, you get 5%, and it's double the price. And then at the last tier, where there's only one upgrade, you get 7.5%, but it costs a lot more. And it looks like the bottom tier, every upgrade costs 20 tokens. So I can just imagine how much everything above that is going to cost. So what I'm going to do is just upgrade everything at the bottom tier so we can get the first crest over at the bottom. And from what I saw, the crests are extremely expensive. I think they cost like 300 tokens to unlock them, so unlocking all of them would cost like 900. Yep, there you go, it costs about 300. And then these ones right here, the second layer, like I said before, they give out 5% extra stats, so just like the regular stats from before. And they cost about, I think, 50 tokens to unlock. And then we get to the top one, which gives out 7.5%, and it costs 120 tokens. So as you can see, it's draining my tokens really fast already. I think we already spent like 2,000 or something. And then last but not least, we have her star power. Wow, that costs 1,000 tokens. That's really expensive. But let's just unlock that. Boom. Now we have our max Nita back. And I think we can max out like a few more characters. And by some, I mean like 7 or 8, because I don't want to have all my other characters at 0. So I'm probably going to leave like 20 energy on each of my other brawlers that aren't maxed out or so. But what we're going to do is just max out Colt really quick, because that's the one I said is going to be really good on my other video. He was already really good before the update, but now with his speed, it's going to make it a lot easier to dodge stuff. From what I remember though in the sneak peeks, it takes almost 3,000 tokens to max out a brawler. So I think, yeah, it takes a lot. But here's Colt's star power. He becomes a lot faster with his new boots. Not as fast as Crow, but he gets a mobility boost. And this is going to help him out a lot because it's going to make him dodge stuff a lot easier. Next up, who are we going to max? I think our next brawler is going to be Shelly. Because like I said before, in my last video, with her super and her star power, if you hit her super on somebody, they can't run away. It's really hard to run away from your next 3 shots, because they're going to be slowed down to like a snail pace and they can't do anything to dodge you. So we're just going to quickly move over through all of these upgrades, even though it's draining through all of our tokens. Especially the crest and the ability power. Like, look at how much it drains. I think just the right side drains 1,900, and all of the left side, all of the other upgrades, they cost like 1,000 total. So it's just a lot to get those crests and that special ability. So yeah, I think, guys, we already went through like 12,000 of our tokens getting some max brawlers. So I think what we're gonna do is max out like 3 more. So let's go with Mortis, one of my favorite brawlers, especially for Brawl Ball. His new look is amazing. It really fits with his character as the Undertaker, so he's supposed to look scary and creepy, and his new design really shows that. And his new star power is insane. If you kill somebody, or even your teammates kill somebody, they drop a little tombstone that you can get 1,200 HP for it. This is the exact buff that Mortis needed to make him be able to attack people more and be more aggro and not just run away from people. Let's see who to upgrade next. Let's do Bo. Bo, I really like his special ability. It's really unique, especially for maps like Snake Prairie, because you can just see like 5 tiles into the grass, and it's really good for showing your teammates where the opponent is. So even if you can't kill your opponent outright, you can still show where they are so they can't hide and sneak up on you or your teammates. One thing I've noticed, guys, is that for each character, like the order of their crest is different based on what Supercell thinks like their purpose is. Like say Nita, I think her bear's ability was first under the crests, but for Bo, it's like his health. So it's just weird how they order it differently. So we're down to like 10,000 more tokens. And I don't want to just use all of them to max out like 3 more brawlers because I don't want the rest of them to be like really low on attack. So I think we're going to max out 1 more brawler and then we're going to spread out all of our tokens throughout the brawlers. So I think we're going to do Spike because he's our only legendary. Unfortunately, we don't have Crow yet. We had like 400 chips, but we did get 1,200 gems. So that's not the best compensation, but maybe we can get lucky with all of our coins and then unlock Crow later. See, Spike's first crest is for attack, and then it's his health, then his super, because I think that's the order Supercell thinks is the most important to upgrade. And then here's Spike's star power. You get 600 HP per second when you're standing in his super, which is really useful sometimes to not die. But yeah, if I had Crow, I would max him first because he's really special, but we don't. So what we're going to do right now, we have about 7,000 tokens left. We're going to spread them out over all of our remaining brawlers. It's going to be a challenge because we have to spread it out over like, I think 10 brawlers that we have left. But let's do it. So let's start with El Primo. I'm going to of course get his health up to max as fast as possible. But let's see the crest, which one you get first. Yeah, you get the health crest first. So what I think I'm going to do is upgrade all of his damage first. And then I'm going to upgrade like 3 of the super so we can get that health crest. So yeah, I don't like upgrading his super that much, but if I have to max out his health for it, then it's worth it. And we just used a lot of tokens. We have 6,400 left. I think we're going to do Bull next because he's also a tank. So what we're first going to do is put as much into health as possible. But I don't think I'm going to spend on the last one because we don't have too many tokens left to spread around. And we're also going to get his damage up to almost max. And then his super just a little bit to get that last health crest. So now, next up, who's it going to be? I think we're going to do Brock. And we're going to just put a tiny little bit into health and just focus entirely on damage. We might put it almost maxed or max it out. Yeah, let's just max it out. And then we're also going to do the same thing with Brock, upgrading 3 of his super pins to get his attack crest. But now guys, we're just down to 5,000 tokens and we have to spread it around like between 6 brawlers or so. I don't know how we're going to do this. So yeah, Barley, we're just going to put a little bit into health, maybe some into damage, and some into his super. But let's go ahead though and max out his super because that's one of his most special properties, especially in a game like Heist. And I think we're just going to leave his extra crest over there because we don't have enough tokens to spend, and 300 is a lot. So next up we're going to do Jessie, and we're going to increase her health to like 4 or so. Yeah, 4. And her attack, I think we have to max that out, especially since she just got a buff. Yeah, let's max that out. And get her turn up to just a little bit, and get her crest too. And I think we're just going to put 1 more into her super. And that's it for Jessie. So next up, let's do Ricochet. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to put 3 into health and then max out his damage because that's what he needs. And then maybe we'll put some into his super to get his first crest. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put 3 into his super and then get that attack crest. Boom, there you go. We're being very conservative with our tokens because we want to spread it around as much as possible. Because we don't want to have some characters that have 0 energy on them. And I think we still have like 5 left. So let's go ahead and do Piper. So what I think I'm going to do is put her health up to like 4. And then just max out her damage. You need to have that max damage for Piper. So to get that max attack, we have to get the crest. So we have to upgrade some super, and we have to get that attack crest. Boom, that's it for Piper. And we still have 2,700 tokens to spread around over 4 more brawlers. So let's see, I think we're gonna do Tara next. So what I think I'm gonna do is just put her health up to 3, and then put her damage up to max, because that's what I like to use her as a chip damage and a close range damage dealer. But since the crest is a health crest, I don't think I'm gonna spend any more for now. For Pam though, you need that healing station to be maxed to be the most effective, so I'm probably gonna do the minimum amount on all the health and max out the super as fast as possible. But after I max this, let's check the crest, and it's a health crest, so I don't think it's worth buying for now. If it was the super crest, I probably would have bought it immediately. But for now, we only have 1,500 tokens left to spread around over Poco and Dynamite. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Poco. I think I just have to max out his damage because he's a poke player and you want it to do as much damage as possible. But we're also probably just going to put the minimum amount required to get the crest into the super. So let's put 3 into that. The super is a health badge. Yeah, we're probably going to get that. Alright, but even putting all of that into him, we still have 890. So we only have 1 left, and that is Dynamite. So let's just spend everything that we have on him. Let's put some health, but we're probably going to max out the damage, because that's what he's for. You want him to have as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to get his special ability that makes him jump over walls. But yeah, we're going to get his crest, and probably that's it for him. And I just remembered that I want more health on Tara because she's a close range brawler. So we're going to put some more stuff on her. And I think that's it. Yeah. I don't think we can upgrade anything else. Let's just check. But wait, there's no up arrow. So I don't think we have any more upgrades to do. So we just use all of our previous elixir turned into tokens and upgraded every single brawler that we had. So now what we're going to do is use all of our 124 tokens to do this massive box opening. Hopefully we get Crow, like that's what I just want. We are though only going to use our coins to open boxes because I always use my gems on coin boosters so it's more efficient. So let's just get started on the opening and open our first box. And we got 10 upgrade tokens and 2 tickets. Wait, did we open 2 boxes at once? Wait, still at 123. Oh, so you get 2 things from a box. Do you always get the tickets from a box, or is it random? I have no idea. But it does seem you get duplicates. You don't get duplicate brawlers or stuff. Like, you get duplicate upgrade tokens. Like, when I thought they said, like, there are no duplicates, like this. I thought you'd always just get, like, the crests and all the upgrades and stuff. But instead you get all of the like tokens separately. But we are getting some cool stuff, like here's Piper's health badge, plus 120 health. 20 upgrade tokens, very nice. I don't know what the conversion rate, and here's an El Primo badge for his damage and some event tickets. So it appears what it is that sometimes with the same box you get some tickets out of it, but not all of them. And here's a coin doubler, even though we already have like 10,000 and we're gonna use like a ton of our gems into coin boosters and coin doublers. Alright, we got Poco super medal and some tickets. So let's keep it going. Alright, I think that was super rare elixir or something, I have no idea. What I think they should add though to the upgrade screen is like the colors back, because here it looks like really plain with everything just being blue all the time. Because if you get like the epic upgrade tokens, it feels like it's the same as a common since the background is still the same color. So they should probably put like common, rare, super rare and everything like back to their colors when you're upgrading stuff. So far though we're getting a ton of upgrade tokens. But the thing I heard is that now the progress is a lot slower. So like what we're getting in upgrade tokens is worth less than what we used to get in 1 elixir. But that's fine. I didn't open all my boxes before because I wanted to make a giant box opening when the update comes out for you guys, just like I'm doing right now. We're getting a lot of tickets, but unfortunately we can't play the boss fight yet. It's only coming soon. There's our first epic thing. We get 80 upgrade tokens. But unfortunately, I don't think that's too many. You can't even get like a fifth of a crest with that. And here's a dynamite health badge, very nice, worth 2 energy. And here's another dynamite super badge worth another 2 energy. Wow, another Poco badge worth 2 energy. And wow, now we're getting in that streak, so we got another epic tokens. But I have no idea if that's an epic or a mythic. Oh yeah, that other one must have been the epic because we just heard a super rare sound over there. And we got some Pam health crests. I think that was the max Pam health. And here's a Brock super badge. Alright, we're getting a ton of badges. Here's another Pam attack medal. Now we're back to the upgrade tokens. So I think for now what I'm going to do is speed up the box opening because we still have a ton of stuff. And I think this video is going to get a little bit long, so I'm going to speed it up right here. And then after we finish this, we're going to use the rest of our tokens that we just got to upgrade some more brawlers. So let's keep it going. So we're down to just our last 5 boxes, guys, and we got our Super Primo medal and some tickets. So far, even with our 125 boxes, we didn't even get that many stuff. Like, with tokens, I think we can get like a few upgrades, but not too many. And here's a coin doubler, and we're down to our last box, and it's 20 upgrade tokens and some tickets. So I think with all of those boxes, we got like 10 or 15 medals and pins, and we also got 1,600 tokens to upgrade some characters. But we didn't get Crow, and that's what we wanted the most. So that's kind of disappointing, but we got to get past that, and let's just use the rest of our tokens. And as you can see, guys, in the boxes you can get random stuff. Like, look at the super crest right there. Like, you can get stuff that's not even in order. But what we're going to do is start upgrading, so let's get our Brock's health up. And I think I'm just going to get my Brock super to max because it's really useful. And there you go, all of those things on the left are maxed. But I'm probably not going to upgrade any of the crests because those are really expensive. And I want to spread it out over some more of my other characters. So we still have a lot to spend. And Barley got one, he got a crest. But we're going to get his health to max and his attack to max. So everything to the left is maxed. And I think that's what I'm going to do with like the rest of my brawlers. Try and max everything to the left because it's a lot cheaper and it gives you some stat boosts. So let's do the same with Jesse, and boom, everything to the left is maxed. And I think our next one's going to be Poco, so let's do the same to him. Maxed everything to the left and just leave it and go on to the next brawler. Actually though, we don't have too many tokens left, so I'm just going to upgrade his super crest. That's fine. So we only have 90, so I think this is the only thing we can spend it on. And boom, there we go, guys. We spent everything that we could spend, and we got a lot of brawlers maxed. I think we got 7 brawlers maxed, and we got the rest of them up to like at least 20 energy each. One thing I said I was going to do though is change my name. You know how many people have said in the comments like that they see me when it's not me, so I want to just change my name to something that almost nobody has. So I'm just gonna put Sensei Adam, And that's going to be my new name, guys. So if you see that, I don't think anybody else has that name, well, yet. So we just got to retype it, Sensei Adam. Alright, we have to type confirm. So confirm. And let's change our name, guys, in 3, 2, 1, boom. Our new name, it's going to be Sensei Adam. So if you guys see that name in a match, that's my actual new name. And not just Adam, because that name is extremely common. So there you go, guys. We got 7 brawlers to max. What I'm going to do for my next video is play all my max brawlers in Showdown so I can show you guys their special ability. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.